And I'm here, like Jacobs, the cool guy with the swag and everything else in between. They call me Mr. Nobody, aka because nobody does it better. I always do better. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with this man that's never going to make it a dancer, maybe a podcaster somewhere in the near future by the time we blow on this one. Yeehaw! Prince Alpha.
Hello everyone, Prince here. Still going to be a dancer, struggling one, but one day we'll make it.
I like the idea of struggling dancer. That's good vibe. We're not here alone. We're here with the one and only. This babe, she's an MC extraordinaire and she's sabi talk. So she's here to tell us one or two about what she feels about what we are going to discuss today. Please make welcome, drum roll, Blackie. Woo. How are you?
I'm fine. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey Prince.
Look. Hey Prince, you're trying to dance. You can't even say anything.
You want to introduce
She was
yourself
sitting on
to-
you.
No, she wasn't. We'll meet after.
After.
You know where we'll meet. I have a number, we'll talk.
Jacob, what's up?
I'm all right. I'm good. It's good to be here to talk real issues that concerns men and women. I was going to say something very vulgar, but then look at me.
You can say
Is the restraint that I'm beginning to have?
Have you
I'm
even
happy for
introduced the
myself.
podcast? Do people know what they're...
I already asked.
Okay.
Hello,
I
do you
was not
think-
listening to you. I was looking at her, I guess.
Aw, look at you. So today, let's go straight into the topic. Today, we're going to be discussing something very, 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 a little controversial and a little interesting.
Yes.
Because when a guy meets a girl, the next best thing is one person in the relationship will ask, so what are we?
What are we?
Or where is this going
Tell
to?
me what are we?
What is going on? Do you want to meet my parents? Do I want to meet your parents? And most of the time, it feels like it's the female who tend to do this percentage-wise almost every of the time. Because sometimes the guy just wants to see how this, let's just see how it goes. But women already have like a pre-played, a pre-planned, a pre-everything agenda in their head. If I'm dating you next week, we should be getting naked.
Yeah, you should see
In
my
another
parents.
2 weeks, I should be knowing where you stay. Another 2 weeks, basically. So we are going to ask now, what are the expectations that women really want in relationship? What is it that they look forward to when they meet this guy? Do they already have like a pre-played plan in their head when they meet the guy that, okay, I'm going to say yes to this person and we are going to go straight into whatever happens in between? So that's why we have you here, Blackie. You're going to give us
So
the female
educate us,
perspective.
because we obviously know nothing.
I'm a man, they say we don't really know too much. So what is it that you think is the notion? Let's start from the beginning now. Let's even go
Where do
from
you
top.
stand in the what are we?
Do you think it's okay for exactly? Where do you stand? What are we?
It's not a legit question to ask. Reason being that when you guys started as friends or whatever you started as, you should have known what's going on.
Boom.
So first of all, we always have this Cinderella story in our head that a guy should ask us out on a date. After which we get to know each other. He asks you out to be my girlfriend. It's official, then you know what you have. Well, given the way the old things are going on in these generations, they don't ask you out on dates. In fact, dates seems to be like the last, or might not even come up.
No, I think
so instead of the
dating
what are
process
we?
is the toasting.
No, so now they don't
You
even
lost the
toast you.
opportunity there.
We don't even toast
They
anymore.
don't
We're like,
toast now. So
what
what
are you
a guy
doing?
does is be like, okay, let me give you an instance. Also, hi, what's your name? I'm Blackie. Oh, fine. I'm using that stuff. I'm using the gym scenario. No, I'm not using it. Oh, all right. And then at the end of the day, the next person is asking, are you going my way?
Mad.
Maybe it's the babe that is asking, are you going my way? Be like, sure, I can drop you. Even though he's not going your way. Because he's already trying to, do you get? And then he drops you and then exchange number. Case closed. The next thing you will see is, what's up? How's your day going? Are you free later today? Mama don't start to see on herself.
The Cinderella
Do you
story.
get? So it takes a few to now slow down and be like, oh, I'm busy. Or we can't see now. Okay, you're asking me out. What for? Do you get? So it now comes, you retract the step.
But is that
But
the fault of the guy or the girl?
Exactly.
Okay, so it's nobody's fault. It's just the adrenaline rush and the anxiety of this
Boy meets
generation.
girl kinda.
Everybody wants to be with somebody. Nobody wants to feel single or left out.
Yeah.
So there's this particular app. Shout out to you if you're on dating app. There's this particular app where the
I was.
lady tend to ask out the guy first. Half of the people on that app, one of the things that's predominant on the app is
What app is this?
I'm not. They're not paying for it, so I'm not. We're not going to mention
First
their
letter
name.
of the app.
It's a D.
Oh, okay.
So one
I
of the
hate
things that
it.
happen on the app is the lady has to message the guy first.
Wow.
Most people on the app, one of one of the designs on their what's it called now on their profile is don't ask me to come to your house on a first date.
Mad.
Have you not seen it? I know you're on the app. Anyways,
No, you see me. Are you in the females category?
Oh, wow. Please, please, after this, I need to know the app.
we've spoken about this
You
off
know
air
the app,
before,
you know
but
the
you
app.
know,
Yes.
I know you're on this app. So, what is this thing about don't invite me to your house on the first date? Because the truth is this: boy meets girl, boy likes girl. There's this connect going on
No, I
between us.
don't.
Why do you want to go to someone's house
No,
on the
no, no,
first day?
but I
First
don't
one?
have issues coming to your house on the first
Oh,
day.
okay. You see, now she's about to do. You see, now you're
But
about to
what's
say
the
something
but?
that's going.
What's the big but? I know there's a
Bombshell.
but coming
No, I
somewhere.
didn't. Not like I'm against it. Your house is fine on the first date. I
Okay.
can come to your house.
But
You're not going to. Can I use the word rape?
Mm,
You're not
okay,
raping.
yeah, of course.
You're not raping me. We're getting to know each other, right? So the first date is your house. It's fine. You do the
I
cooking.
don't think. I think guys look at house as different house. So.
No, but the only
Your own
thing.
house is I'm
So
just
there's
going
this
there.
thing. If a guy is inviting you to the house,
Mm-hmm.
the way women think in the context of thinking like a man and acting like a lady, when a guy invites you to his house, naturally your second instinct tells you that he wants to get down.
Yeah.
That why would he be in a house? Why not be in an open space at the beach, at the restaurant, etc. But then another side of you, as a mature lady who is open and exposed, going to his house is not a big deal. It's like inviting a guy to your house. I can invite you to
But
my
you
house
know,
for the first
majority of
date.
women won't have the same
Yeah,
mindset.
That's what I'm saying.
I promise half of the people you meet. You see, okay, when I talk about expectations, let me share a few stories that I've gone through or been through.
Alright.
I'm an OG in this dating pool.
We
Shout
know,
out
we
to
know,
me.
we know, we know. It's not a
So,
shocker.
one of the things is this: you meet someone, maybe you guys meet at a function, so to say. We have a nice conversation, and for me, I hit on you, so you know that, man, I would like to see you naked, or that kind of thing. Like I just plant it
This
there
guy is a
somewhere.
moving red flag.
No,
Like,
no, I
it's
plant
a-
it somewhere in your mind that okay, this person.
This is all you want.
No, not all you want, but this is something this guy would be very interested in.
Eh?
Like, I'm telling
That's
you,
all you want. If that's the first
no,
thing
that's
you're
No,
doing.
there is more to
no.
it.
There can be more to it. I'm going to go to that more to it. Please remind me of that.
Okay.
So the thing is, I put it at the back of your mind that okay, I would like to see you again in a private, cozy environment. Maybe make you dinner or make you lunch, make you breakfast, whichever one. Give you wine, put you in some type of mood that makes you
Make it
comfortable
breakfast.
to want to jump on me because I'll be very, I'll take off my shirt or wear some of those gym shirts that people wear that shows your features a lot.
Only you can say that.
I know. So that kind of thing, I want to do that, and I can't do that at a restaurant or at the beach where there's too many people making noise and the rest of them. So I invite you, come to my place. I say like, you have to take me out first. What was the last time? What was the last thing we did? We were out together already.
No, you guys met at a function. That's not how
It's outing still. It counts as the first date. So I always put it out there. Is there is there a problem with me? Or am I the one who has the problem? Or the ladies are just overthinking it? Because this guy is hitting on you with the right way. Oh, I want to.
No, you are definitely. Yeah, for me, you're definitely. There's a problem with you. Because if you consider collecting someone's number, maybe you go to a restaurant, you see someone, you consider that as first date. There's a problem there.
Yeah, because that's not like a first date.
Yes.
Your first
You have
date,
to
you officially
invite.
you invite the person.
Yeah.
But we've already met outside.
That
That's
was-
my point.
Okay,
Because the whole idea of the first date is let us meet outside the comfort of your house or something. Do I have to go through the ritual of no? You have to. I saw a tweet earlier today. Shout out to Joy USA.
Yeah, you are going to
Joy-
pack refugees in your house.
Joy,
If
Joy
after
tweeted
the
this.
first
He
day
said,
you see-
my aunt, I was having a conversation with my aunt, and my aunt, I was telling my aunt, she was telling her aunt that now you have to go meet the guy at the place where you guys are going to be. Like, say you want to go out to a restaurant, you have to go meet the guy there, or the guy, you guys meet up at the restaurant. And the aunt was like, how about back in the day, the guy used to come pick you from your doorstep. I'm like, the dating game has changed. The dating rules have changed. I don't know if it's the rules now, but the dating scene has changed.
Yes.
You don't have to go through the conventional route of boy meets girl, boy goes out on 3 days, and those people read Steve Harvey's book about
But
that.
don't you believe doing the 3 dates is more of like you showing you respect her?
I don't think so. I can
Because
be
if you are
I
No,
ready
can be
to
pretentious.
it's
I
more
can be
of
pretentious and go the 3 days route, and at the
no.
end of
So
the day, after sex, I'm gone.
it's
but
more
you
of
played
a
the hard game, and that's what they will respect.
it's more of a gentleman like kind of.
Mhm.
It's like a guy opening the car door for you to come out, to go
Yeah.
in, just help you
You
with your
say,
seat
Yak,
before you sit down.
do you have a
So
car? That's my question for you.
Yes, I have a
You
car.
can't open what you don't have.
so do you get so women, the way we are being wired naturally,
Mm-hmm.
we respect in fact we fall head over heels over men that does these things for us unconsciously without asking.
Yes.
If you don't have to take me to a 5-star restaurant. It might not even be a food or eat date. It could be like a drink date, not like drink to kill yourself. It could be like an ice cream date. It could be like a game, something.
Oh, someone,
Do you get
someone
something
said,
I just want
very
to say something.
nice
What of
and more
that?
comfortable and free
What of
and
that whole saying of nice guys finish last? Because for me, I want to be honest, the only reason this is even working is because there is a contrast. It's more of like the player, and obviously, from looking at me, I'm the lover boy.
yeah.
I've been in situations where I would treat this babe as a wonderful person.
Okay.
The 9 yard. I'm taking her out. I'm buying. I'm not buying anything, but I'm promising to buy
Yeah.
if she acts alright. Then from nowhere, Bongo, let's call him Bongo, comes with his whole I'm not opening door, and he has gotten the babe,
Okay,
and
so
she's back to me begging. How do I feel about that now? Tell me.
you should be you. You're angry. Make
Thank
it
you.
obvious, but don't be violent about
No,
it.
no, 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 no.
anger
But
without
like you
violence.
people, why I said this is that you people want the nice guys,
But
but
end
you
up
don't
with
have
the
the
douchebags.
yeah, but
But no, you don't
end up
say,
with
Prince,
douchebags.
you don't say you people want the
Sorry.
nice guys. Most or some ladies want the nice
I've
guys.
been meeting the
Do
most
you
of
get?
the some.
There are still other. There are still some ladies out there. They don't want you nice or bad. They just want who you are. Be you, the imperfect you. That's what they want.
So if okay, this is big back to what I was trying to keep aside before.
Okay.
The thing is this: for some of us, I speak for 80% or 70% of guys. Sometimes we want to just go straight to it first. We want to have sex with you first, then find out if maybe
You are
from
single.
the after that.
No, but that's how it works. Men want
See-
sex, women want love. But
Yeah,
at the end of
you
the
want-
after sex, it changes.
No, but a lot of
The
babes
women
that
now want the
sex
sex,
too.
and the
Yeah.
men now want the love.
See,
That's
because
with over
see,
time it happens.
what I'm trying to say is this. Shout out to this lady that did this poetry once upon a time I saw online. And she said, I want to have sex first. Then we can do everything else. And when I know that, okay, I think I would like to have sex with this person continuously. Then I'll be like, okay, now we can go to the conversations now. Like, what's your favorite color? Let's now get to meet
Are
you
you on
properly.
drugs?
I'm like,
See, I think I'm wired differently. That would mess me up. That's why I don't used to do all those friends with benefits, because I know I would fall in love. I'm going to be on
No,
social
Prince,
media.
but sometimes,
Why did she not tell me
Prince,
where she was
sometimes
going
it's
to?
good to do the, like, not do the
Unconventional.
normals, like, not the normals.
like,
Like,
get the hard part
you know,
of the way.
normal
Then
can be boring. I'm sorry to say, but it's the truth. It's like I wake up in the morning, I'm going to work. After work, I go to the gym, church, back home. It gets to a point, I'm bored. I want to do something out of the box. So if the normal is we know each other, we exchange, we go on a date, 1, 2, and then we try to have our first kiss before sex. And then I didn't really like you in bed, you kind of get.
And then it
But we already
starts
know.
killing the vibe.
Do you get? And we've already known each other for a while. Now I don't like you in bed.
Now you now start
It's
compromising.
somehow. That's it. But let's, you know,
believe you
sometimes
should,
let's do
yeah.
the
Compromise.
outside. You know what? Let's just do the abnormal
You
outside
people
the
are now-
box.
this
We
looks
get
like
to have sex.
intervention. I should change my ways.
No, we get to have sex, and then after which we now talk about our
Likes and
our
our
fantasies and
Oh,
stuffs.
oh,
Afterwards, then
Oh, by the way, I have 4 boys. I should have told you, but you know we're doing this thing where we go from end to the beginning.
yeah, it happens. Like
most
somebody
of the best
said,
movies that starts like that.
yeah.
See, I'm just trying to say.
Your life na movie.
Well, see, I'm just trying to say. Sometimes you don't really know if you really are interested in this person because
Yeah.
your hormones are speaking,
True.
your private
And
parts
then-
are jumping,
True.
and they want to do.
But
But once
that's
that
that
is
whole post-nut
yeah.
clarity.
exactly once the post-nut clarity is out of the way, then you
see
now
the
look at the
person for
person. You
who
see the
they-
person
yeah.
differently. You're like, okay, I think I want to wake up and make coffee with this person in the morning. I want to make breakfast.
What's with you and breakfast and coffee?
That's his
that's
own
like
person.
3
That's
times
his
now.
own
that's
person.
what I do.
his own
That's what I
person.
do. That's my MO. So maybe tomorrow morning I want to do this for you. I want to do this
Mm-hmm.
with you. Then if it starts feeling good, now want to go to that picnic that you didn't go before. You want to go for those days that you didn't start with. Then it becomes more flexible. you now have more things to talk about. You now feel freer instead of the whole idea of you are now stuck up, you're trying to get this girl, but you're already late. Now it's expressing whatever
Yeah,
else
so
is in
nobody's
between.
hiding from anybody. So like everybody's just open now. It's like that.
I don't think it should work, man. I'm
It might
sorry.
not work for A, but it definitely
Yes,
will work for B.
it
It's
hasn't worked
like
for
a
me.
guy after we've had sex, and then after like 2 weeks down the line, we talk normal, and you tell me you're hungry, and I be like, get something to eat. And I said, no, it's you. I want to cook for me. Hello,
Mad.
why would I cook for you?
So that brings to a whole
Why?
level of conversation, because
Yeah.
we can talk about how the first time and the first level of the conversation should be, which is whether you want to have sex first before you get to meet the person, or meet the person first before you have sex. But then in between the relationship, most guys just want to see go with the flow, but women are quick to want to define what it is, want to streamline it. It feels like I want to change how this person
Yeah.
views who I am to them, or how our relationship is. At what point, at what stage should these conversations be
For
had, or
me,
should it be even have had
yes.
at
For
all?
me, I feel it's more of like the manner of approach, because anybody having expectations must have been promised something.
Yeah.
So if you
See,
your
why
manner of
did you not
approach,
first?
this is
So you don't
not.
promise what you can't
But
deliver.
if someone is chasing you, if someone is chasing you from Ojueleba to this place, and is constantly messaging you again and again, I need you, I love you, I want you, blah, 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 obviously you would have expectations in your head. So if you get what you want and you now your eye is now clear, geez, what have I been doing all this while? I don't like
Why
this,
am
babe.
I promising this guy heaven and
Why
earth?
am I in Ojueleba? What's the so like if you get to that point and the girl is now like into you, because I think men and women they are wired differently.
Very, very
Yeah,
differently.
babe's not into you. Like it's hard because they have expectations now. It's not like what are we? And it's not. Don't you feel bad when you let babes down?
That's why
I asked you a question. You've not answered.
I'm very truthful. I'm very truthful with my expectations and what I want. Just as I've never been
So you've not
in.
used love to catch any babe.
Of course, every guy has done that
Uh-huh.
once upon a time in their life. See,
Which
but
is a
what,
lie, actually.
yeah, I think almost every guy has done that.
Yeah, of course. We skip the whole
yeah,
like and
and
just go
just try
straight to
to
love.
sell you love, and then
Absolutely.
all they wanted was just sex. Shout out, very
So it's better or it's best of when you tell me pop and play, I like you. I like you sexually. I don't know if you're down to
Oh,
so,
no.
No, but guys have told me that and I respect their
They
opinion.
don't do that
Tell
to
me,
Nigerian babes.
No,
no, guys
you can't.
I
have
believe
told
in the
me.
truth. I believe in the truth.
Tell me you like me, you
Lie
want to have
until you
sex
get
with me.
Except you have 6 packs, don't you ever
Tell the
say
truth.
I just want to knock. No, babe, in Nigeria. No.
So
Lie,
please,
lie,
there's
lie,
something
lie.
you're mixing. Like I've had that conversation with like different kind of guys. I like you for who you are, but I really like you sexually. I would like us to have something. If you're okay with it,
And
fine.
what's
If you're
your
not,
answer every time?
Oh, you
first
guys
of all, I
just
respect
this.
no mine.
You-
Honest truth is,
yes.
I respect you for coming
But-
out playing.
But
But I like to
that's why we lie.
No, really.
That's why we lie.
No, because I'm not sexually attracted to you. If I am, before you finish your conversation, I'll kiss you.
If I had lied, you would have gotten sexual.
Fact.
Do you think so?
No.
No, I think,
But do you
I
think
that's
so?
fact,
If you had
though.
lied to me in personal, not for the next girl,
Mhm.
do you think I would have fall for the?
No, you
for
wouldn't
your
have
love
fall, but like
story?
Chances are you might have. See,
Yeah.
I'm
the truth is
hopeless
this.
romantic, so when you bring those things, I know because I already know what
just
I
like
want.
gambling. It's just like gambling. You don't go straight to the big hub. You probably start with the small
With jacks.
machine. you are checking yourself on. You don't just enter straight and you're like all in. No. You test it out. Lie. Then
So
all
at this
in.
point, you and Jacob no difference because
No.
you said you are the lover boy,
No,
but
I'm the
now
lover boy, but I
it's
understand
changing.
why people lie.
No, you know why he lied.
So I understand why he lies. I'm speaking for him.
I'm not even saying I lie.
My name is
See,
Jacob.
why would I want to lie? Why would I want to lie when I just want to get the first base of the way? Then I can focus and clearly see, okay, baby girl, maybe we can take this to the next level or not. It's easier. Expectations are not dashed, so to say. Because truth is this: if you start texting someone every day, and at the back of your mind you just want to see this person's pants and get down with them, if you start texting them, and the lights will start coming. You'll be like, oh, you're the sunshine in the morning, you're the last breeze I want to touch my skin at night. All those kind of things. And once you start building those texts, you text a lot, you call a lot, you do all those things
You
a
can't
lot.
live up to that.
But can
that
I shock you?
expectation.
Can I shock you? Do you know when you say all those things, women know is a lie. But because we just want to hear you talk, because we are naturally created, we are moved by what we hear. You guys are moved by what you see. So when you tell me I'm beautiful, your thoughts about me, I'm the first person you think about in the morning because I want somebody to think about me in the morning. The first person, actually. So when you
That's
tell me, I know it's a lie, but because that's what I want to hear, I'll fall for it.
no,
But
damn, man.
women knows
Reality
that's
is
a
sad
lie.
It's
sometimes.
so sad.
We know.
Reality is
Why?
sad.
Yeah, so because we are wired because we want to hear these things. Hi, my sunshine, sweet dreams. How's your
My
day?
morning
Talk, my shoulders are available
sunshine.
for you to cry. That's all we want.
You know, I was talking to someone once upon a time, and the person says, the only time you text me is when you want me to come over. I'm like, when should I text you again? In the morning when you
Can you
wake
Yeah,
up?
you
see?
see, now
Do
you
you
are
get
rude. That's
because
just, but
be-
it's
No,
the
no, no, no.
truth.
See, but at least you're not creating an expectation in your head
just
for
like
something to happen between both
the
of us.
conversation you asked now, that when should that conversation of what are we come up?
Exactly.
That conversation, most times when you start giving all this your lies, and she's taking it in because that's what she wants to be hearing. Now she starts to she brings her imagination to reality. Then she doesn't. Sometimes women don't even know when they say that thing.
No, I know.
They
I know when they say it.
they know
After they
women
turn over
don't
to the
know.
other side of the bed, I'm like,
no, Jacob.
so
So the
what
thing,
are we?
no, the thing is, it's not like they
There is-
rehearse it from their house or with their friends. It just pops up like, okay, this guy and I've been seeing each other for like
Ah,
this
they ask their
about.
friends. So
No, not like they rehearse it and be like, I must
okay.
ask him today.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a
most times they
conversation
don't
you
ask their
have.
friends.
No,
Ah, they do.
Because it's
They,
shameful.
they
yes,
do.
Jacob,
Someone
I'm a
has
lady.
been.
I cannot
Wait,
ask
let
my
me tell you.
girlfriend.
Let me give you real life example. Someone has been on the phone on speaker with her girlfriends behind. I could hear it, and then like, but he's not call me today. So what are we even doing, sir?
No, but that's the thing. They say there's some people. There's some things that
Like
are
what are we?
shameful.
I'm like,
She
Like,
must
as
have
a
had
guy-
the
as a guy.
conversation with herself alone.
Yeah.
Summon courage before sharing with her closest friends,
Yes.
and then before bringing it to you. And bringing it to you is not like an ASAP.
Yeah.
She takes her time again because the friends will not be like, I thought you told him already.
Like Jacob,
oh,
for you,
no,
let me
we
ask you a
don't
question.
yet.
How many times have you told me you missed out on a babe?
Okay.
a lot. See, it's human nature. We always miss out on people. You don't know what you are going
She
to
will
meet.
ask
A lot of
you-
guys lie about that.
You don't always know what you are going to meet. Man, what you have right now feels like the world, but then you don't know what's going to be next. Or
You keep
better, see, you
meeting-
might
you
not
keep
even get
meeting
the what's
people.
better than that. That is the true story about how life works. Like you have a good
But if
thing.
I ask you what are we now, it's not because of what I want immediately. I want to feel safe. Women wants to feel safe always. So
Don't
when
live in Nigeria then.
no, it's
Solved.
So,
because asking. So now I want to be able to go out
Understand.
there and say I have a man.
I have a
Because now
man.
that is defined, I can say I have a man, meaning that I'm secured with someone. Then that saves me a lot. So that's why women always ask that question. They want to feel safe. They want to know what they are doing. Women don't like to feel. That's why they are scared.
But
what of
In relationship,
see,
per se.
one of the things I know is women have the absolute power. Each time you
Huh?
you have you
Okay, sorry.
trust me. Each time you have the opportunity to actually sleep with someone, a female.
Yeah.
I think in my head, this is how it works in my head. I think it's not about what I said, what I did, or anything that happened. It's
Yeah.
because she already thought about it, imagined it, liked the idea of it, and then peradventure did it. So why can't you bring that same imagination of you knowing that, okay, this person, I think I'll probably sleep with this person if the person acts nicely. I don't know if it's a thing. You're the woman.
No,
yeah,
no, it's
Yeah,
it's
you
it's
can see a
normal.
guy. No, a woman sees a guy
Attracted to you,
yeah,
and hopefully
if
if
this
you
person
pop
acts
it,
nicely,
she's
I probably would do
no,
it.
no, it
What
happens
is
to
happening in your own region of the
no,
world?
but
In
Prince,
my own Naija,
Prince,
it doesn't
Prince.
happen this easily.
Prince, it's still
But that's what it is.
no, but it's just like watching 50 Shades of Grey, and you have
you
that,
agree.
and then you have that. So me, like, I'm a fan of BDSM, like
Wow.
it's on my fantasy list.
Oh,
So
then you're
I
not
have
a fan.
Koboko.
You're not
No.
a fan if it's on your fantasy
I'm
list.
sorry.
You need to have done it. Then you'll be like,
Which
I
one
like
are we
it.
doing? The masters and the slaves, right?
Okay, see, calm
So-
down. Two black people playing slaves. Who is the joke here?
12 years a slave.
Master, what do you want from me?
No, so that's the thing. I think so.
on your
I've
back.
come to realize that I won't use stereotype and say black people. In this side of the world, it's rare to see people that practice BDSM.
Yeah,
There
people
are
are hypocritical about it. I
exactly.
think
So
that's
they
the word.
abuse it. Imagine I said BDSM, I said he has koboko.
Yes.
What's in
now.
one mouth?
But
Use
which one
flog.
There's a whip for BDS. Like
Oh, there's a
that's-
whip.
Koboko is
Oh,
different.
it's
Koboko is an
Koboko.
animal
Hi,
skin
hi,
in
hi.
a rough
Hi,
way.
I have
We don't
whip.
see. Listen,
I have
listen.
whip for BDS.
My last cash, I used it to take you out. The cane within my house, I use flog you. All this.
No, you remember the
I'm
alert?
not buying
The
whip.
debit.
I'm not buying any whip.
So, and
Imagine me
then funny
desperately
enough,
looking for my
BDSM is
bills.
beyond that.
No,
You
You
of
get
course
to
we
know the person's body, you study, you worship, you adore the body.
That's
You
not,
don't just
that's
wing.
not what I saw in 50
No,
Shades.
that's what it is.
No,
Let's
what
not
they
let's
had-
not make this
That's what
conversation
it
BDSM.
is.
So now let's wrap up this conversation. Now let's dead this whole argument. Is it true that women expect too much when a guy starts showing them attention?
Yeah.
Yes. But it's understandable. That's my own point. If you give them the attention, like it's just like someone that constant every day you wake up, they give you 200 naira, they give you 200 naira, they give you 200 naira.
You know,
Obviously, the next day you wake up and you're like, "Where's my money?"
you are not
Do you understand? Because like you've been expecting that every day you wake up, hello sunshine, hello beautiful. Your Google search is what do I message her every morning? Obviously, they'll be expecting something new.
Yeah, it's true because it's true. If you give me the attention back to back for more than 6 months, what do you expect? I expect
6
more.
months.
I'm just
Hey!
giving a
Are you
scenario.
that consistent?
No, yeah, there are people that are consistent.
Oh, wow.
So now when the
I've
person
got
Because they've not got some more wine.
no, I don't know. Some people just have that time to
6
build or
months.
cook their lives, like you said,
But
Google
it
search.
depends.
But
If
in
it's-
doing that, when you
if
don't
it's
hear
Caesar,
from him,
6
you're
months
worried.
6 months
If
is
you don't
short.
hear from him as a babe now, you're worried.
Yeah.
Normally, he will send this message, he will check up on me, he will send me lunch, he will do this. Is
Lunch?
it safe? Is it fine? Is everything okay?
So you now
And
start expecting.
then you
So the
get
onus is
worried
on-
and be
What we're saying
expecting.
is the onus on the man to not build an expectation,
Yes.
right? So man, so now can we all agree that if a man walks up to any girl and says, can we fuck?
No, you have to do it nicely. You have to come to an understanding. They say many
We have to
communicate.
do it nicely
No,
now.
so you communicate
So
by
now I do it
connecting.
nicely now. They're not
Yeah,
expecting
by
me
No,
to give you more than
Jacob,
that.
Jacob, there's difference between
I'm done.
communications and connecting.
Yes,
When we are
yes.
talking and
Okay,
we are
true,
connecting
true.
is different.
I'm done. I'm done.
So communicate
But
and
my
connect.
question, my last question is like, culture has changed. Obviously,
Yeah.
do you think people used to do this in like the olden days?
How?
Like,
Like,
just walk up and just twy.
of course not. You and I know it's not true.
Okay.
They have to say the nice words.
They
Tell
need
you
to
about
write
fairy tales and
letter.
palm trees.
They need
Tell
to
you everything
even
that is
say-
falling down from the left and
You
the right.
can't. It's like an abomination back then.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this particular conversation. Blackie, thank you for joining us.
Wonderful
That was
guest.
Thank you.
yeah,
I
wonderful
loved
guest.
it.
I like your idea. I'm going to ask you out after the date and ask you, can we, Prince,
6 months.
any last words?
Last words. If you're a babe out there, I'm still single. This episode is probably coming out a year from now. I'm still single, honestly. Call me. My number is like flashing. Depends on anything. Put my number there. I don't even care. Even if you.
No one is going to call you, Prince.
Please, what's the app when we are doing? Tell me the app.
Eh?
That app.
Yeah, I'll tell you the app. What's